Hey guys, Marlo back again with another 1/6 scale action figure review, and today I have the Hot Toys Ant-Man and the Wasp figure here. This is the shipper box that she comes with. So let's go ahead and get her out of the shipper to get a better look at the box inside. And as you can see, the packaging is nicely wrapped in plastic. And just to give you guys a quick overview, nice reflective printing there. Got the plastic wrap off, so yeah, you can see there the nice Ant-Man and the Wasp logo. Again, a nice sort of reflective or holographic style printing for the box. Not too crazy about the image, to be honest there, kind of simple looking. So the box artwork is not too impressive in my opinion, though, you know, the material they use is pretty cool. The side of the box, pretty plain as well. It's a shoebox style box. You can see the rear, all the warnings and other information there. Again, nothing too spectacular going on with the back, the other side there once again. So quite simple, yeah. I'm not a box collector, so this will be an easier box to throw out. The bottom there, nice logos again. So yeah, it's always harder when the boxes are actually pretty nice. And yeah, it gets tempting to want to keep them. And first we get the insert. Usually there's some nice artwork on the insert card, but here we just get the credits. You can see all of the people involved with the making of this figure. So again, not too exciting in terms of artwork for the inner card, so that's going to go in the trash as well. And you can see the figure inside. This is how she comes housed in the box. You can see the nice portrait head sculpt there, and then we have her with the helmeted version there on the body. Small version of the Wasp there, pretty cool. With the disc, her wing pack there. You can see the stand in the background, all the other accessories. So yep, let's go ahead and take everything out to get a closer look at what she comes with. Upon removing the top tray here, we have the bottom tray. Again, just to give you guys a look at how everything is packaged. You can see the wings there, the clamp for the display stand, and underneath all that, looks like we have something else here. It looks like a cardboard backdrop of some sort. Oh, okay. We have the Ant-Man and the Wasp logo once again, and some graphic images there of the Wasp. Looks like she's shrinking down or growing larger. Either way, whichever way you want to look at it, basically. So that is a nice cool backdrop display for your figure, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, once again, let's get everything out to take a closer look. And here we have the Wasp figure and all of her accessories out of the box. You can see there the nice display stand that she comes with. Kind of surprised that they put her real name on there instead of the Wasp. They put Hope Van Dyne. But I guess everyone can know her alter ego now. It's the dynamic style stand with the bendy pole there. So you can get her in different poses for flight mode or whatever. You have the backdrop there once again with all the different images of the Wasp. You can see the different hands that she comes with. Some open hands there. Some kind of grasping style hands. And one hand here. I guess this can be used for maybe holding the little disc that she also comes with. You can see there the miniature version of the Wasp, looking pretty cool. Let's see if I can get my lighting better on there. Hopefully this is all coming into focus okay. You can see the extra wrist pegs, some batteries. I didn't realize this was an electronic figure. The retracted helmet right there. Her backpack for the wings. And of course the portrait, which we will take a better look at in a moment. And of course we have the wings there, which are pretty cool looking. Kind of a harder plastic, so you want to be careful with these. I guess they would be a bit fragile, so again, yeah, you don't want to put too much weight on these or stress, because I could see these breaking. So yeah, just something to be careful with. But before we get into everything, I like to go over the instructions. So let's take a look at that real quick. You can see here how to open up the helmet to pop in the batteries. So I guess, yeah, the electronic function would be in the helmet for, I guess, some light up effects in the helmet, which is pretty cool. Again, I didn't recall that being the case with this figure, so that's an extra bonus for me. You can see how to pop off the helmet if you want to swap out the portraits there with the retracted helmet and everything. And what does it say? I guess you can spin the ponytail around. Some other warnings right there. Just going everything in the instructions, just in case you guys maybe lose them in the future and want to refer to something. I have the video here. You can see how to move the arms and articulate everything. Also, if you guys pick up figures loose sometimes, yeah, I know that's the case as a collector, you might not have the instructions, so this is kind of a nice reference as well. How to attach the backpack, some other points of articulation there for the legs, just to be careful not to overdo things, and how to attach the wings again to the alternate backpack version there. So that's more or less it. Let's look at that portrait. That's, I think, most important for people. I've seen a couple videos and I wasn't too impressed with the portrait. I thought it was okay, but everyone was raving about it and I didn't think it was all that great. Again, I thought it was okay, but in hand, I must say it actually is quite impressive. I think it just depends on the lighting and the angles, of course. Profile maybe not 100%, but straight on, I think the likeness to Evangeline Lilly is quite impressive. Not too sure what I think of the expression. I guess it's okay, sort of a standard stoic expression, but yeah, she looks great. Nice textures and details there with the paint. I like the little tufts of hair kind of going down over the forehead, which is kind of a nice little touch there, really subtle. And again, that ponytail can rotate 360, which is pretty cool. But again, yeah, overall I think it is a nice portrait and likeness to Evangeline Lilly. Again, in hand, hopefully it's coming through on the video, but I am quite impressed with this portrait. Really, really nice. Alright, let's look at the figure. You can see the eyes through the mask there, looking pretty cool. I'm a little bit worried about these. Again, it's a harder, feels like a brittle kind of plastic, kind of like on model kits. So again, you want to be careful with these. If this were to fall over and land on the little tips here, I could see those also snapping off. So just something to be careful with. Would have liked it if they were able to use a softer kind of plastic just to give it a little bit more durability. And I'll give you guys a quick look at the outfit. Some nice textures there on the chest, going down to the print there on the abdominal area. All those crazy details there with the striping and everything. Again, the textures going down the leg. Don't know how they do all this stuff. And then down to the legs, the stitching there. Got a little bit of a knot there on mine, unfortunately. It's kind of unsightly, being a little picky there, but yeah, I don't know if I can cut that. And then down to the boots. sort of a rubberized vinyl kind of feel to all this. Down to the boot designs. The back of the figure. Again, I believe the suit is not meant to be removed, so everything is stitched on quite securely. So I wouldn't attempt to remove the suit unless you were just gonna somehow customize your figure somehow and you were brave enough to do so. And just to get a better look at that helmet, you can see the textures there, kind of a nice carbon fiber look to the helmet there, the top. Kind of neat. And I guess this is where you would plug in the wings. So I can show you some of the articulation real quick. So I went ahead and swapped out the alternate head sculpt there for the Evangeline Lilly portrait. I really like how that looks on display, quite impressive. Also had to attach the retracted helmet. Little plastic piece at the bottom slides into the top of the pack there to secure that in place. And of course the ponytail rotates to give it a little bit of leeway there. If you didn't want it kind of rubbing on the retracted helmet there, you can kind of put it off to the side. So let's look at some of that articulation. Of course the head is going to be on a ball joint. Let me see if I can position my camera a little bit better for you guys there. So yeah, you get all kinds of rotation there. Of course the suit is going to hinder a lot of the movement that you would expect, but you do get a pretty good range of motion still. Arms can go out to about there, and it's not tugging on the outfit too much, so that's pretty good. Nice stiff joints to hold everything in place, even with the outfit. Double joints at the elbow. You can kind of get about that much angle. Again, don't want to put too much pressure on everything. And not sure how things would hold up over time as far as the outfit. Hopefully it will not deteriorate or wrinkle up too much over time, depending on how you pose everything, of course. I probably wouldn't leave things stretched out too much, like with the joints here. They might kind of stretch out over time if you leave it flexed too long. But luckily the body underneath is a nice stiff body, so it holds everything pretty good. Kind of get a little bit of rotation at the waist. Again, you can see how the suit's already pulling, so a little bit hindered by the articulation, or you know, with the articulation because of the suit. Trying to do the ab crunch there, but again, the suit seems to kind of pull it back. Legs do go out again. Don't want to stretch it too much. Again, don't want to put too much strain there in the crotch area with this skin tight suit. Knees do have a double joint, so you can bend it about that far. Again, don't want to leave it flexed for too long. And yep, you get some pivot at the ankles. Can go up and down. And yeah, can you get a little swivel? You can kind of get a swivel at the thighs. Can go up about that high. Get a little bit of bunching up there, but overall, yeah, pretty good range of motion, even with this crazy skin tight suit. And a pretty cool looking figure overall. Let's see how tall she is. Let me get my ruler out. Let me get her situated once again. There we go. With my ruler in hand, you can see she stands at about, looks like about 11.5 inches tall. So, and she should scale nicely with your other 1/6 scale figures. Don't have my Ant-Man handy right now. I think he's put away, or I might have shipped him overseas already, so that's kind of unfortunate. but I think she should pair up nicely with any of your Ant-Man figures from the series so far. I only have the first version, unfortunately, but would like to get the other versions over time if I can afford to do so. And you can see how she looks with her backdrop display there. Kind of cool. Let me try to get the wings on her. If I can figure that out real quick, you can see the retracted wings there on that backpack that I have placed on her for now. And that looks quite nice. Nice and compact there. So yeah, let me get the wings on her. And as you can see, hopefully you can see the wings have some markings on there to let you know which is the left and right side. So you basically just plug it into the section of the backpack as I've done here. And last but not least, you want to take the cover section and pop that into place. Let me try to do this real quick with my camera down, ideally. Oh, there we go. Working with a tight review area, unfortunately. Would like a larger table and proper review area someday, but doing the best I can with what I have, guys. There you go. So got the cover of the pack in place to cover up all of the attachments there for the wings. And as you can see, it looks quite nice. Here is a nice rear view shot of everything. Let me turn her around. Again, I really like the Evangeline Lilly portrait, or Hope Van Dyne if you prefer to call her by her character name. That looks pretty cool, if I have to say so myself. Really, really nice looking. And if you're wondering, yes, the wings do articulate, at least they should. Let me see if I can get her situated once again. You just want to be careful. They appear to be on some type of ball joints, so just be careful with putting too much pressure. You can see how they can sort of pop out like so. Ooh, just be careful. I would probably hold it closer to the joint area just to put a little less stress, as opposed to grabbing it by the end and trying to articulate it. But you can see how, yeah, the wings look in different positions there. And of course you have that dynamic stand to get her posed really nicely for display. Let me get her propped up just right for you guys. So, yep, that's more or less it. Of course, you have the alternate hands for nice, different alternate poses. The miniature version of the Wasp here. Let me see if I can get it to focus to give you guys a nice look at that. Kind of hard to see with the darker colors, but hopefully you can see the details on this pretty nicely. And does she come off from the base? Let me see if I can pull her off. Don't want to break anything. 1 second. Oh, okay. I guess she does come off. Not sure if she's meant to, but I got it off anyways. And you know what? I think it wasn't meant to come off. So anyways, I did get her off, but I think I'll put some glue back on there. Yeah, if you take her off, it doesn't hold her very well anymore. So, oops, be careful with that. It's not meant to come off. So thank God for super glue. Yeah, it's loose now. So yeah, don't take her off of the base of her stand. And that's it, guys. In closing, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, stay safe, take care, keep on collecting, And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.